Thank you, Arizona Democrats. I am so grateful for that warm welcome. I am so appreciative of the incredible hard work that you gave us this past year. Grateful for your commitment, and more than I can tell you, I wish I was here as your governor. We gave it our all. As everyone here knows, it was 2+ years. We raised a record over $4 million. Yeah. From 8,000 donors. We walked, we called, we sweat, we worked, we fought, and we lost. So it is time for an honest conversation. As Felicia said, who should certainly rightfully be Attorney General and will certainly be serving in Arizona elected office someday, I'm sure of that. We were outspent by dark money 4-1, notwithstanding the record fundraising, 4-1. The $12 million spent by Doug Ducey and his allies is unprecedented in an Arizona campaign. It assured our loss. And Terry Goddard and others have it exactly right. Undisclosed dark money has contaminated our democracy. It has eroded confidence in our election, in our government, and it has turned our elections into auctions. And nothing more than fundraising as a corporate purchase order. It is wrong, and it must be stopped. While dark money is indisputably the dominant reason for our loss, it's not the only one. And we cannot escape a discussion of other issues and all of our accountability. Why was our turnout a record low? Our team won Republican and independent crossover votes while remaining true to our values of human rights and economic justice, equality, and of course, for me above all, no more cuts to education. We remained true, but we didn't get the turnout we needed to win. We financed and we operationalized a huge voter contact effort that all of you were a part of. You were everywhere. You were working hard. Thousands of Arizonans engaging. $8 million worth. And it didn't turn out the vote we needed. We must review everything we do and how we do it. No sacred cows, no unproven assumptions. We may first have to break it to fix it. Let me be a bit painfully blunt. Too much of our donor base is fleeing, and too much of our base voters aren't voting. So the tired debate that many of us have had for decades, are we a party that caters to our donor base or to our grassroots, is irrelevant if we're doing neither well. Right? So be open to change. I'm asking, support leadership who will ask the hard questions and do the hard things, because if not now, when? Now is the time for hard questions, a vigorous examination of what we do and how we do it. And the answer is not necessarily doing more of what didn't work. The answer is adapting to what will work. So I would submit that we must be unsparing in our examination of our strategies, on our organization, and our techniques. And we should be unyielding in the expression of our values. Some things we must do differently to win, and some things we must express whether we win or lose. We must change the way we operate to win, and we must stay true to what we know is right if we are to lead and be worthy of winning. So, it is clear from the last 2 weeks, from the day of the inaugural, we have a fight on our hands. And the stakes are huge. Our state needs us to reorganize and win. So So let's get on with the hard work. Let's get on with the internal examiner. Let's get on with the rebuilding. Let's ask the hard questions. Let's do the hard work. And let's express loud and clear the evident truths that face the state of Arizona. Truth. Their economic strategy is producing jobs that pay less than the jobs we lost in the recession, and this must stop. Evident truth. Opportunity is increasingly awarded in Arizona based upon luck and circumstances, not based upon talent and effort. This must stop. Our state has become, and evidently will remain, an ALEC petri dish against human rights, workers' rights, and women's rights. So join me. This must stop. The cuts to our schools, past and yes, even now, have resulted in teacher flight, inadequate support, larger class sizes in schools that can't succeed. This must stop. The potential appeal of the court decision just handed down that awards dreamers their driver's license, the appeal would be mean-spirited, it would be economically stupid, and it will lose. This must stop. Our private prisons are incented to profit on the exploitation of human misery. This must stop. In Arizona, we make it easier to get a gun and harder to get women's health care and to get a ballot. This must stop. Friends, our state's leaders think we need a new civics test for students. I think we need a sanity test for our legislators. You've heard me say it, and I've heard you say it. It is still our job to take the crazy out of AZ. One Sunday, a man in church prayed to his God and said, God, there's just so much wrong in the world. There's poverty, there's homelessness, there's hate. Send us someone who can help us to mend the pain. And in the silence of the church, a voice spoke, and God answered. God said, I did. I sent you. So, friends, our state of Arizona needs us. Arizona citizens need us. Building a state of inclusion and opportunity and success. Building a society and a state worthy of this beautiful place that we call home. Today, like every day in this magical place, the potential for a new day is on the horizon. May we each recommit ourselves to reach for it. Thanks very much.
Oh, bless you. Too easy.
Terry Goddard could not be with us today, but his campaign manager, Adam Kinsey, is going to explain why and give us a few words from Terry.
Thanks, everybody. Terry wishes he could be here. He's here in spirit. He's meeting with the Democratic Attorneys General Association. And he asked me to extend his heartfelt thanks for the tremendous outpouring of support, all the $5 contributions, all of the hours of walking and making phone calls, showing up at events and helping out with the campaign. While the campaign wasn't obviously successful in terms of getting Terry elected to be our next Secretary of State, it jump-started a conversation about stopping dark money, and that's a conversation that Terry Goddard is not only continuing, but he's shouting from the rooftops for any and all who will hear. And he implores each of you to visit stopdarkmoney.org, that's stopdarkmoney.org, to find out how you can join the campaign by volunteering or contributing. APS and the Koch brothers and Sean Noble don't have enough money to stop this campaign, and we are going to put an end to dark money, and Terry Goddard's going to lead the way. So So anybody who can help out, we would appreciate it greatly. Again, visit stopdarkmoney.org and take a look in tomorrow's Republic. Terry has an op-ed that's going to be in tomorrow's paper that talks all about his campaign, his continuing campaign to put an end to the insidious dark money that's buying our votes here in Arizona. So again, Terry, thanks all of you for all your help, and he apologizes he couldn't be here, but asks you please to visit stopdarkmoney.org. Thanks very much.
I can't see with the lights. David, I assume you're someplace close. David Garcia is on crutches, and he may explain why, but he wants to say a few words as well, but he's going to stay down with the microphone down there.